Hello, my name's Mark10967 and today we're going to do a complete loot of the launch site. Now I'm going to split this into two videos. That's going to be the monument, that's going to be the rad tower. So let's have a look at the launch site itself before we do this, because I want to get through this quickly because it's a really big place to actually launch, to loot. So okay, this is basically in front of the rad tower. It's called the rad tower because you will receive radiation in it. No matter what you're wearing, you will get radded. If you wear a hazmat suit, you will still take rads. I will do that in the second video, and I'll show you how to get rid of the radiation. So to get your bearings, so I'm right in front of the rad tower. That's the bunker. This is the bunker part here. It is a bunker. These are vents. The rocket launches and it pushes the hot gases out of here and through these vents and up here and disperses the heat. A little bit of useless information there for you. Okay, the only part of the launch site that I'm not going to do is this part. Simply because, actually, I'll go into no clip for that. Because you need to actually see what's going on. Okay, the reason this is a problem is because of these lifts. Okay, so here's the great thing about them. You use a lift and you go up and you think, ooh, I'm going straight up. And you go up to the top and you say to yourself, ah, right, now I can loot all these boxes. Great. Just one problem. This lift does not stay where it's supposed to stay. By the time you've looted these boxes, this lift will have started to go down. That's a problem. Because if the lift doesn't go down, if the lift goes down and you're solo, how are you supposed to get down? There it goes. I haven't touched it. But I can't. I'm solo now, so I'm stuck. I'm stuck up here. How the hell do you get back down? Well, the way you do it. Oh, I really should put guard mode on for this. Okay, if this messes up, I'm getting a lot of lag spikes. There's an awful lot of large buildings around here. The way you do it, I'm going to no clip, is to jump from this spot to this spot, like so. From this spot, this is really freaky. Okay, to this spot, I really hate this. And you have to jump on here. Oh god, this is horrible. Right, okay, to this spot, and again it is horrible. Ooh, and if you fall like I just did, you fall all the way down here and die. Okay, one misstep and you're dead. Second reason I'm not going to do it is because you are such a bad target here. A guy with a water pipe could kill you with up here. Okay, you're over here. You're in the most vulnerable spot ever. And you're visible for miles around. I'm not doing that. Okay, so let's go back to the rad tower. So this is the left side. Let's get a bit of elevation. This is the left side. This is the right side. This is the bunker. Okay, not doing that part of the bunker. You've seen I can do it, but honestly, I'd highly advise you do not do it. Okay, so let's get on with this. Now, I'm going to be showing you hotspots. It doesn't mean that the loot is going to be there necessarily. It just means that there's going to be an area where there could be boxes. So there could be boxes there, or military crates, or barrels. You've got to check all of them. Boxes, military crates, barrels. Now, if it gets dark, I'm gonna buy because it's 6 o'clock. I think it starts getting a little dark about 7, so I might have to buy the day. Again, could be stuff there. Again, there could be stuff there. So, there should be a box by this broken car. No, alright, it's usually, I think it's there. There could be. So, again, these are hotspots. Barrel there. And you have to forgive me, I've got a bit of a cold today. So if it's sneezing, there's not much I can do about it. Okay, there's a box up there. Okay, and very carefully go down there. Boom, boom, boom. Jump down. Box, or barrel I should say. over there, or usually there is, and there's a box and a barrel usually on the back of this truck. There we go. So again, this is the right hand side of launch. So we're going to wander over here. Like I say, if it starts getting dark, I'm going to buy the day. You can do that on this server. There's usually a box over there that's not there anymore. There's a box there, and there's usually a barrel here. Was it on? Yeah, it's usually here. The random spawn spots, maybe someone's looted them. It could be, but just because somebody's looted them, I'm not going to spoil everyone's game by saying you can't loot launch. So sometimes there's a box here. Sometimes there's a barrel here. Oh, there's a barrel. Run down here, down the side of these oil barrels or oil containers. Usually a box here, and sometimes there is a box. Ah, there it is. If you're running low on oil, you can go up here and you can loot these barrels. Okay, there's a barrel there, there's another barrel there, and there's an oil barrel there. There's plenty of oil barrels at launch, so you're free to get them. Okay, now let's go over here and jump up here. Sometimes there's a barrel in here. And right, sometimes there is a barrel here, and sometimes there is a box here. Right, I'm just going to buy the day. And buy the day. There we go. Run these the staircase. They're player controls, by the way, not admin controls. Okay, sometimes there's boxes up here. Usually, sometimes there's 3, sometimes there's 2, sometimes there's 1. Again, these are hotspots for barrels. Okay, someone didn't want me to buy the day. Okay, I'll change it in a sec. Right, okay, there's a box here, and if you need to get to this box, run up this ladder here, run up along here, and get to that barrel. Get to that box. Barrels in here as well. Another box there. So have a look in that room. Right, okay, so that's the right-hand side done. Oops, lag. There's nothing I can do about the lag. There's like huge buildings here, so they just cause lag as they spawn in. Again, there is usually boxes and barrels in here. You need to actually get onto the roof of this building. The way you do that is you go by this broken, I think that's a garage door. So you climb up here, run down here, and climb up here. Okay, so sometimes there's a box here. And if you've watched my dome video, you'll notice I'm going to be using the same technique. The empty space in between the salvaged axe and the salvaged ice pick, just keep it in the center of the pipe, and you run across, and you will never, ever fall off. Okay, sometimes there's a box up here. Again, it could be a crate, could be a military crate. It depends what it is. Now you can loot in here. There's barrels and boxes in this room, so just take it easy. Now, I have to assume that players have been both experienced and brand new to this game. So you're probably thinking, how the hell am I getting out of this room? Because there doesn't seem to be a way. Okay, jump on these cardboard boxes, and what you do is you just duck and then move forward. Boom. If you need to get in here in a hurry, just duck and jump on it. There's you can get in it that way as well. Okay, usually a box here. There's a barrel there, sometimes it could be a box. And now we've just done the right hand side of launch. There's the right hand side. Okay, so we need to get to the left hand side. I have no idea what that was. So, oh, I know what it is. It's a meteor shower. Okay, so there's a box in there. Meteor showers are a way to gather resources. The meteors fall from the sky and drop high qual metal frags and stone. Right, okay, this is an interesting box right here. Now I'm going to climb up there. You are going to see that meteor shower. Okay, so you jump up here and run to the end and jump over. And let's just have a look at this. Right, I'm going to empty this. I'm not going to collect it. I'm just going to empty it because I want to show you something. Because that box is very unusual because it's going to respawn. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Right, okay, so there is rooms in here, there's barrels, there's also a research table in case you need to research something, and there is also barrels in here. And if you're doing recycle runs, you'll have resources on you and you can repair your tools and whatnot in here. I'm sorry for the banging, it's one of the fun things we do here. The meteors can't hurt you, but again, the way for people to get resources. Now, run to this building and collect this box, and then run out again and climb this ladder up the side of this empty oil tanker. Okay, jump over the fence and jump on this pipe. Okay, and climb over here and run down this pathway here. Walk on this pipe, and hey presto, you've got box number 1, box number 2. Climb back. Easy shower's over now. Right, and just duck to get under this pipe. Just duck under it, you'll be fine. And is the box down there? Nope. Okay. So there's a box here to get that box, and a little bit of a technique here to stop taking damage jumping down. Just go onto this lip, jump on the lip, and then jump down again. Didn't exactly do that right. Let me do that again. So just jump on the lip just a little bit, and then fall down, and then fall down again. There's another player there. This is PvP set by the saver, by the way. Oh, there's the resources dropped by the meteor: metal fragments, high qual, and stones. See? Just a little bit of fun. Okay, so he's actually picking up the resources because he's clicked onto the fact that all this stuff is dropping on the floor and he can pick it up. Okay, so you climb up that ladder, climb on this pipe, and you go over there, and sometimes there's a box under there. Jump over here, and sometimes on these blue boxes, blue containers, there's a box there. Right, I want to get down. Now, I can just fall off these crates, these storage boxes, and I won't take any damage. But there is another technique, and it's something that might come in handy. I'm gonna fall down this wall without taking any damage. Hang on 1 second. 1 sec. Okay, I'm gonna fall down this wall without taking any damage. So the way you do it is you just walk, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go wiggle, wiggle, wiggle with my mouse like that. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And all I'm going to do is walk to it and go wiggle, 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 and I won't take any damage. So what's my health at? 668. Okay, wiggle, and wiggle, 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 and I don't take any damage. It's a technique that the pros use. There's a box in here. And if you come round here, there's a box in here. Well, there's a hotspot for a box anyway. It's a tiny bit of red. There's the box. If you're running, by the way, you can hide in these vents. If someone's chasing, you can hide in these vents. They go all over the place. There are maybe 1 or 2 boxes inside these buildings, but to be honest with you, it's a maze and it's really not worth the effort. So I don't bother. So I'm going to discount 1 or 2 boxes. Okay, so now we have done the it's the left-hand side of launch. See, that's that meteor shower. See? Oh boy, I got a heli. Yikes. And I can't really take all my gear off. No, I can't do that. Okay, let's hope I get to the bunker before the helicopter comes over. Okay, so I've done the right-hand side, I've done the left-hand side, and now I'm going straight for the bunker. Oh, please, heli, leave me alone. Not now. I could go into that pipe, actually, and run under the pipe, but that would just confuse matters. Just walk straight, run straight over. If you're here, just go straight for it. Okay, so this is the bunker, and it does contain some decent loot. I'm just going to take some health. And like I say, don't bother with the tunnels. You might get a box or two, forget it. Barrels here, so start hitting the barrels. And walk down this first vent. And in the first vent, and these are vents by the way, there's a box. Get the box. And over here, get these barrels, and even more barrels, and a box. Okay, so I'm going to go into NoClip and I'm just going to show you what we're trying to do. We're trying to get onto this bridge here. Okay, this is the bridge we need to get on. We're going to be lining up this seam with one of these seams on this bridge. Okay, if we fail, boom, we fall. Okay, so this seam with this seam, and we're not going to fall. So this is the technique. Look at this pylon, right? Dead center pylon. And what you want to do is just gently go backwards. Now, you can see here, there's the seam on the grey bit, this grey circle. And the seam, you might not make it out, but I'll try. It's right there, the seam on the bridge itself. You want them to line up. You want them to line up perfectly. Can't take a chance with this. When you think you lined them up perfectly, walk backwards slightly, just slightly, and the moment you start falling, move forward. Okay, here we go. There we go. You'll make it every time. Okay, you won't fall. These switches are garbage. Don't use them. Oh, yeah, okay. Don't use them. You will need a light in here. Boxes, 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 and boxes. Okay, I'm going to squeeze through this, aren't I? Okay, I'm hitting a lot of lag spikes because there's huge buildings over here. Okay, this is a problem with the game. Okay, this is not a problem with your computer. It's not a problem with the server. It's called super lag, and it's only in this area. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk. Okay, I'm just going to walk off the edge. Don't jump. Okay, don't jump or you will get hurt, possibly even die. So I'm just going to walk, and what you're going to see is you're going to see super lag. Let's see if we can get it. So I'm just walking. Making me a liar. Okay, let's try again. There it goes. There's the super lag, and it breaks me leg. Okay? It's glitchy as hell, this. So to avoid this, what you want to do is walk to the right-hand side. Just walk to the right-hand side, just like that, and you won't get the super lag. Okay? Collect these boxes. Jump over this pipe. Ba-boom. Climb up these ladders. And this is a bit of a weird one, this one. Okay, it's the only one you don't have, you don't jump up. If you jump, you bang your head on this little structure here, and it actually pushes you down. So all you do is just run or walk onto it, and it's fine. Okay, climb up here. You can just press the space bar to actually go up faster. There should be a box in this shack. There it is. You can hit these oil barrels. Oil barrels, I like to say, there's lots of oil barrels. And another box here. This is part of a broken mechanism, okay? Ignore it. Doesn't do anything, okay? It's completely broke, so ignore it. And as you're walking back, you can collect these barrels here. Boom, boom, boom. And there's more barrels in here. Be a little bit careful though. There's more barrels here. Be a little bit careful because what can happen is you can fall down here. I'm going to go into NoClip, and that is one hell of a drop. So be cautious of that little drop. It has caught me out once or twice, I will admit. So yeah, be a little bit careful. When you're done, climb up here. Oh, by the way, while you're in this bunker, Bradley cannot shoot you. The tank cannot shoot you. He can see you, he can fire all he wants, but he will not hit you. Okay, don't be stupid about it. I mean, don't jump up and whatnot. Right, okay, so, you know, test the theory. Bradley's out there. I'm down here. Ooh, I'm trembling, Bradley. You gonna get me? No, he's not. So, I'm fine down here. He can't see me. So, it's perfectly safe down here. This is it, basically. We're just going to run to the recycler. Oh, no, I've got one more thing to show you. Oops, so Daisy, stay out of sight. Oh, he saw me then. Is there a way to get away from him? If I run down here, will it make it quicker? I really want to do this quickly. Okay, he's disappeared now. He's vanished. Right, okay. The glitch. Okay. Don't know why this does this. Military crates should take approximately 30 minutes to spawn in. These don't. This particular box, for some reason I don't understand, does not. Now you see me, I haven't stopped. Oh no, he made a liar out of me. Hasn't spawned in yet. Usually what happens is that box spawns in. Oh crappy. I got a Bradley and I got a tank. I got a tank and a heli at the same time. Bit of a problem. Better get out of here. But that military crate usually just spawns back in, so you can use it. If you hide 7 people out of 8 Badman joins all on this server. Huh? Right, so again, that's the full loot. It's a pathway. If you follow the pathway, you'll get all the loot. If you get all the loot, recycle everything, okay? And you will come out with approximately 1,000 to 1,200. I've even come to once or twice. I've come to 1,300 scrap. That's a tier 3 workbench right there. So take a look, make a decision, recycle everything that you possibly can, and use it together, get better weapons. Bearing in mind, this area will be a hotspot. I mean, if you look at this, you can see all these buildings around here. This is PvE, so obviously it's not too bad, but they build some incredibly large buildings around it. It's a hugely popular site, popular spot. This. Oh boy. I'm about to get my head blown off. For some reason, some guys decided to build all with gates. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. So there's lots of big buildings around here. That's why I'm getting lots of lag spikes. My name is Mark10967. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos, please hit subscribe. And because I will be doing videos on every single monument, even the garbage ones. Oops. I'm an admin. I shouldn't really be peeking in there. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next video. Okay, thanks for watching.